I saw a thing on the news the other day about some dude who had like a bionic fucking like knee.
Yeah.
And there would be a sensor on the right leg that would talk to the leg on the left leg, like the actual apparatus.
Right.
And the actual like
the knee would respond.
It would move, yeah.
It would respond to where
he was
that...
like running. I was like, what the fuck?
That
Because
is
it knows it can tell how much it needs to move by what the other
what the other leg is doing. It just has to like oppose the other leg and all of these patterns.
It has these two like lights that light up whenever it like the little engine goes. It's what it sounds like too. Yeah.
Yeah. We can rebuild him stronger.
It's too bad it doesn't sound like this. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna go over just some of the stuff real quick from the Technodifier.
Let's just record and rock it, man.
Well, we do better if we talk about it.
All right, you're right.
Just
ViewSonic.
Look at this shit.
Yeah. But you said, can you still get them?
This one you can.
Okay. They're gonna sell a lot of those, I bet.
$350, man, for a 22-inch widescreen.
Yeah.
It's almost 1080p.
Not bad.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that. Yeah. New Zealand has more sheep than people. We have more TVs than people.
You see this? This thing looks cool.
That's.
It's a new Vista wireless keyboard.
And how's that? What is specific about that Vista wise?
I don't know. They're just marketing.
It's got a cool keyboard, man.
It's for a new operating system. How does a keyboard go with an operating system? Battery standards. Well, sure.
They're like, here's standard number 1. Don't get Sony batteries.
Right.
But this is a big deal, man. Batteries are proprietary the whole damn time of laptops have been around.
Right, and it's big
and they're
problem.
expensive as fuck. If they're
stupid.
like, if there's certain types of batteries for everything, then.
But if there's exactly, then prices should go down. It should be a universal thing.
For batteries, at least.
Like car batteries are basically that way.
Yeah.
That's why car batteries aren't crazy fucking expensive, or they shouldn't be.
They're not all like different shape. This one's shaped like a shoe.
Because it has to fit in this really weird spot. Cell phone companies should do that shit too.
But check this thing out.
Yeah, that's really cool. It actually recharges batteries.
Yeah, you flip open the cap of the AA.
Does it work as a battery?
It is a battery.
Huh.
But it charges off a USB. It's a rechargeable battery that charges off a USB.
Wow.
That was a neat little idea.
Yeah.
You can go plug into Starbucks and plug in your computer and recharge your batteries for your MP3 player or whatever else.
Right, exactly. Very cool.
You mean your iPod?
Not with the double A's.
They don't have double A's.
Yeah, but I mean, Starbucks people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I'm a Starbucks person.
It's
What?
It's a 160 megapixel camera.
So they had to make it gigantic, so they tried to make it
No, you have to
stylish.
make the CCE huge.
The thing that the actual chip
This
that
is sold,
captures.
like, just commercial. Like you'd probably be doing catalog stuff or like small like a lot of studio photography.
The CCD being the chip that actually quote unquote sees, right?
Yeah, so this is a megapixel, like what? 5, you see like 5.1, 7.1, 8.1, 10 on high, super high stuff,
Right.
160 megapixel.
Right.
It's a lot of picture information.
Yeah, it sure is.
Like
That is an absolutely shitload, huge amount. 16 by 7.
Like how many? That would be in like
nearly 1 gigabyte
hundreds
per
of megs.
uncompressed full like panorama. A gigapicture. Don't look.
Gigabyte.
Here, let me put this picture on
on your hard drive. Right, exactly.
This one picture.
This one picture.
On the 4 gig, so it has some room.
Yeah. So it doesn't
Yeah, but
freak
it's
it out.
cool that it's only $33,000, which it might seem expensive, but not for. Think about the sort of camera you'd have to get in the analog world,
right?
To jump in this to hard drive, and like that's a lot of picture information.
That's bigger than any wide format or large format camera. Really.
Well, it's not because technically they're almost infinite because they're down the molecule.
Well, I just took about 300,
yes,
300 pictures in.
Yes,
I just took about 300 pictures in Europe.
Yeah.
How the fuck would I have been? I mean,
my sister took 3,800 when they went to Europe.
Wow.
So if she would have had that picture or that camera, they'd have been shit out of luck.
They would have had 75 terabytes per day. They should have carried around like big driver rays with her in a cart.
Damn, did she like enjoy herself at all while she was there?
I think she was trying to. Yeah.
I mean, because I thought I took a lot. I had the camera out a lot.
I guess my uncle went. He took 5,000 photos.
Are you kidding me?
And he was there for less time.
How do people do this? I guess you can.
Or more time.
I haven't really traveled with a digital camera. I guess I'd do the same shit.
Well, they got the whole setup. I set them up before they went. They had a 30 gig hard drive, right?
Yeah.
That had card readers on it.
So you just dump
and
it
then
on.
Two single gig cards for the 7.1 megapixel camera.
Right.
If you're taking 7.1 megapixel photos, those get pretty big.
Yeah, they do.
So they came back with like 13 gig of photos.
That's great.
Crazy.
Photos. That's photos.
That's great, dude. That's
Yeah,
great.
my mom, they tried to copy over to my mom's computer, and it was like, I'm full.
Like,
It's
no.
like, yeah, you got 13 gig of photos on this thing, and you got 11 gig free on your drive. All right.
Right. That's not gonna
You're
work.
not going to copy them over.
Yeah.
But my sister's been going through with Picasa and cropping and changing the lighting and stuff,
Yeah.
and it worked really well, but we thought we lost all of them. We opened it one day, and all the photos were gone.
Oh.
Well, we re-imported them from the drive, and then it had all the changes she had made.
Yeah.
But because she had gone through like 2,800 of the photos. Or
Right.
something,
Right.
and made, like, gone through and changed each, like, one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. But
Individually.
it just lost its like index or something.
Yeah, I
like
don't
that.
know what happened. It freaked
Yeah.
us out. I'm sure she was more pissed than I was, but
Right.
I was upset about it.
Yeah.
But Picasa on the Windows side, man, that's pretty sweet.
It's good shit.
So yeah, so go buy yourself a $33,000 camera and hook it up to a big hard drive.
Shit equaled software in that last statement I made.
There was also just a giant Samsung digital SLR.
Giant is no
Again,
joke, man.
video-
That camera is huge.
It's not as big as the other one.
On my monitor,
On your monitor,
yeah.
it is.
that camera is huge.
It's
Size of
bigger.
my head.
It's bigger than actual life on your monitor.
It
But
is.
it's a 10 megapixel camera, so
Yeah.
1/16th of the other one. Except it's,
You have
it's
to
not
be
even.
Paul Bunyan to use that camera.
And then along the camera line, Sony just came out with a new camera. It's like $4,800 for the one version, and then $1,800 for the other. That is 1080p 24p. So that's 1080 progressive HD at 24 frames per second,
Wow.
which is
Yeah.
film rate. And
Yeah.
oh man, that's sweet for that amount of money. Like that's where. I mean, you saw digital filmmaking in the last decade get bigger. Just people shooting DV stuff.
Yeah.
When people get cameras like this, which are at the same price as those DV cams used to be,
Right.
the quality of just the film itself,
It's
not
well,
even
I
film,
mean,
so that's
this
a
is
misnomer.
well.
but
It's kind of funny when we were talking about prosumer. It's like this sort of blurs the definition really of what prosumer is anymore.
oh yeah, this is
you-
low end
When you
professional.
when you get
Yeah.
down to it, it's like how the only difference is going to be the quality of what we were talking about, the capture the light.
Well, and you're talking some cameras that have like
chips.
dual XLR ends and
Right. And it's going
like Bluetooth and the whole like,
the difference is going to come down to also the lenses.
a lot of, well, yeah, there's a
digital
Canon
cameras.
that has interchangeable lenses.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the Canon's price is, but I'm
Exactly.
just kind of interested in these because I'm talking about really doing some of video production for a business venture and
Yeah.
to look into a camera that in the $1,500 range, which seems like a lot for a camera for a lot of people, a video camera.
No,
It's just not.
No.
It's not. You can get a high def camera now.
Yep. Exactly.
I think those the ones I was looking at were 1080 I, but still, I mean, it's still high def, man.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, there's a music player that's being developed, or actually a media center, I guess. It's like a standalone unit. I guess it's not a personal media player, but a standalone little media device that
Okay.
that the company is Neros. They've had different players and
Right.
recorders. They're introduced it like to open source in the whole
Oh.
of the OS.
The OS for it.
to
That's
like
nice.
build functionality, and they have like if you build a podcast reader for it, we'll give you $500 or
Right.
like opening to develop like the community to actually develop for the device
That's really
and get
cool.
an audience behind it. And it's an interesting way to think about.
It really is.
Imagine if Sony had done that years ago. Okay, we're gonna
Right.
put out our media player and then open it up.
Somebody should have.
They tried to sue people who made their iBos dance. Their little $3,000 robot dog. They tried to sue people who were changing the code on it.
Are you kidding
You're like,
me?
I bought a fucking $3,000 robot dog from you. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with my $3,000 robot dog to make
Exactly.
it worth the $3,000
that I fucking paid for this robot dog.
Like it doesn't what? It's not a car. Like, are you kidding me?
I can't live in this dog, dude.
Yeah, 3,000. Oh.
You can't put rims on that car.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then we got as far as people paying kind of inordinate amounts of money for things. Actually, really, $1,200 for this to me is kind of not a bad.
We gotta say what it is.
Not a bad deal at all.
It's not a robot dog.
Not a robot dog. This is Newmark's new entry into the CD and I guess digital DJ realm. The
kicker here is
the HDX
hard
110. This is a kind of the next generation with the hard drive. It's got an 80 gig hard drive in it with the CD slot. The turntable top with
You're just getting crazy.
the actual vinyl thing. I used the CD version of one of these on Thursday. Finally, the CDX
doesn't have a drive though.
yeah, the CDX is just a CD version of
That's
this.
so 2 years ago.
Right, it's been out for a couple of years, but it is flawless as far as the action and how it feels and everything else. It's really incredible stuff.
Is it as cool as the iDJ though, Paul?
Yeah,
That Newmark seems to really want to sell to me.
Newmark really wants. You can't really get and I wanted to talk about this other thing that Newmark just came out with too, but you
But
can't
it's not
really.
the iDJ.
Yeah,
So that's the deal where it's like you can play 2 songs off an iPod at the same time.
well,
But
but
they
they actually have updated the iDJ to where there is now actually pitch control, so you can do real mixing between
It's
the
still
two
a damn
iPods,
iPod.
and you can scratch on your
They
iPod.
sold those
with
at
little
Target.
pads.
Right.
But no, this one you can really do it, as opposed to all the original ones.
Oh man.
But something else at Newmark's site that is really cool is if you
the
had
iDJ too. Look,
that's
it's on
what
every
I'm
site.
talking about. That's the new version of the iDJ.
No.
But this other thing, which is the hybrid, which is an
X2.
the X2 turntable, which is is an actual turntable with a CD slot as well. So as a CD drive, the turntable also controls the CD as far as scratch mode and everything else. If need be.
So if you don't want to even learn the difference of the other interface.
So basically, you have two different. You have two different media playbacks that you can scratch and pitch
So
control.
it's like you don't.
Do you
it's
even
not-
need the needle when you're doing it?
If you're controlling the CD, no, you don't need the needle. If you're playing
Oh.
record, you need the needle. You see what I'm
It
saying?
doesn't have a laser. I know that.
Right.
So I mean, can you feasibly be
It has
like?
a laser in the CD.
When you're scratching the CD, when you're scratching playback from the CD, it's using this.
Can you disengage the needle that easy or something? I wonder.
Well, I was
No,
gonna
you
say,
just put it over. You just
Oh,
lock
you
it
just
over.
put the arm
but I mean,
Yeah,
even
you
if the
put the
needle's
arm.
going, it wouldn't matter really, would it?
If you were
That's not
playing,
what it's reading.
if you were playing the CD, if you have it in CD mode,
Can you have it do both?
I was gonna say, can you like toggle back and forth
I'm not sure.
and keep the record going? You know what I mean?
That's one of those things you'd probably have
Ooh,
to
that'd be-
get
yeah.
pretty intimate with it to start figuring out.
That you made it sound dirty.
But
the
the
other
point-
thing,
the
the
point
other thing,
being, you-
that's how it is with instruments, man. The other thing with this but the first one, the hard drive guy, is it's actually got so these two really are the perfect combination if you think about it for traveling. I mean, you can burn anything you've ever played.
You can record on this thing.
And you can record on this thing too. You can run an output from your mixer to the input on this guy with the hard drive
This
in
is
it,
the
and
80 gig dude.
and record your show. So
Right.
you can record all your
HDX
shows while you
110.
tour, have all your original beats on both of these things, and still have your vinyl as well.
And if you want, you can
tour
even
anywhere you
double
want
usage
to.
as your MP3 player and just put it in your backpack.
That's right.
Because it plays MP3s.
While you climb the Alps to
It's
get
got
to
an
your next
80
show.
It's got an
Put it
80
in your
gig drive.
backpack,
That's right. Throw it in your backpack.
your gigantic backpack.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool though. I mean,
really cool stuff.
How big
coming
is
from
it? Is that
Newmark.
the size of
This
a
is
record
turntable.
player?
No, it's regular. It's the size of a 1200.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It looks like it could be smaller, I guess.
No, it's the same size as 1200 standard turntable. It's a TTX. It's Newmark's kind of standard turntable body. Their competition for the 1200.
But so yeah, you kind of played one at a gig and you didn't really have any problems.
It was great on Thursday. That thing was that was the CDX that I was using. Which is amazing. It's really amazing, and I think there's going to be a few people in town kind of throwing some money together to get one of those, just because it's so helpful for doing a local independent hip hop show.
Sorry.
PSXP hackers trump Sony with first PS1 emulator for PSP.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
so Sony has announced that when the PS3 comes out, they will have a whole emulator thing so that you can play PS1 games on the PSP, and
Right.
Somebody already has developed. It doesn't run at full speed. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like a proof of concept. It's not optimized code, but it takes and it lets you play PS1 games on your PSP.
On your PSP, which is great. That's
awesome. Dude, it's just amazing what people have done with that device. They should have opened
it up a long time ago.
Yeah.
They
said, pimp it out.
Yeah. Exactly.
You sell them and they can do anything with them?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Because then guess what? You'd sell more of them.
Well, but
they're worried about
our music and movie division are very concerned about the potential for piracy on this device.
I really think they should.
Our software division is also concerned about if there's free software around the device, how we will sell.
First of all,
our software division doesn't exist.
The software division of Sony, the software division of Sony has got to be the biggest joke of on the planet.
They don't have that Sonic Stage shit they make you use anymore.
Oh man,
I don't even know. Man, I have some good devices that I don't use because of that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got more. You got more. Come on, give me some more.
One thing is that I'm actually looking at, and it's probably going to happen. I think we talked about this in another show. Is getting a Mac machine. Mac.
Dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, right. That.
This is where we insert all the Mac bashing that's going on.
That's right. Dude, whatever.
Well, it's because there's two things I've always said, and one was I would never buy one myself when I was paying for it.
Okay, so you're not doing that. Because you're getting your grant from God.
Because the company's doing it. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's a choice. It makes sense. There's a reason behind it. And I would never get one that only ran the Mac OS.
Oh, right. And so
it's going to run.
You're somehow skirting
Windows and the Mac OS.
So if you were to run for president one day and I showed up with big flip flops, like to say that, I mean, I think I could do that. Okay, I just want to make sure.
All right. And again, I'm also saying here's the other stipulation: it's the MacBook, not the MacBook Pro. That thing's too damn expensive.
Yeah.
Right. Mac being the operative word here.
That's true. That's true. So I'm gonna have to learn like all new software and shit.
Will you then be the?
You're gonna hate it.
Miggity Mac Daddy.
Well, let's put it this way. I
can always boot back into Windows if I get upset.
This will be a very interesting long-term experiment because if Mac comes back and has a lot of ways to tweak it and is really into it or something else, it'll be interesting to see. But I have my doubts.
I do too.
Just don't maximize anything.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't expect things like functionality.
How many mouse buttons do I get? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like, to me, it seems like to optimize a Mac, you kind of have to, and this could change with the whole Intel
processor.
Yeah, the processor that they're using now. But I don't know. It's like you have to buy to maximize it. You have to buy all of their shit that they have for it, like all the programs and stuff. That's not something that I really do.
Well, I'm just telling you, one of the attractive things about buying a new Mac machine, though, is that it comes with iLife, which is that you do audio and video editing and DVD burning, like, all out of the box.
Dude, what? He's turned.
No, it's really funny.
No, I mean, from a consumer standpoint?
Well, sure.
Don't bite me.
Whatever. Right, sure. But there are also a lot of things where I'm wondering, like, I know the Slashdot guys got interested in Macs and OS 10 a while ago because of the fact
it's FreeBSD.
FreeBSD at the core,
right? It's really almost Linux.
So have they figured out a bunch of ways to tweak it?
You can infinitely tweak it.
What I'm curious
because you can get down the command prompt.
Is how exactly.
Which
is
where I kind of grew up on computers
because
Linux, Unix world.
Josh is right. The way it's set up now, Apple is no longer the way they used to be, where you would use the old like OS 8 or whatever, and there'd be a million different apps that did all this shit 9. Better than the Apple versions did. And you could plug that into your OS and give more functionality.
Well, they've done that. They've done stuff that Microsoft could never have got away with.
Right.
Bundling all this stuff. And that's one of the things they claim is, we have all this stuff with it. Well, if Microsoft did all that stuff, they'd have been sued by every one of the companies that makes that software.
Right.
But there were companies that made that software before.
And Apple would make their own version and just kill that little company.
That's why a lot of companies got out of developing. Actually, OS 10 killed a lot of development for Mac software developers.
Yep.
Still the biggest developer is Microsoft for the Mac platform.
Yep.
Office is still like the biggest product.
There you go. What we get the Photoshop tutorials blog.
It was just a cool site that had Photoshop tutorials. That's pretty exciting.
You should check it out,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting, the tutorials.
There's another story about universities blocking Skype.
Blocking?
Blocking Skype.
Oh, they're yes. I see.
So you
They're
can't
blocking
use Skype.
it, so you can't use Skype. Why don't they like the Skype?
Bandwidth usage is what they claim, which would make some sense.
Okay.
But that's not. I think half of it's probably because they have phone deals.
Yeah,
Bandwidth usage, really? Like colleges?
I don't think there's that much going on as far as bandwidth. I mean, they've got.
I don't know. What about international stuff, man?
I doubt that.
I bet. Think about it. If you've got broadband wherever your family is, and
you really think that many, dude? Those.
I think so.
I think
man.
people are downloading movies left and right at fucking colleges. I don't think that phone calls is like
right. I
yeah.
really don't think a phone call is going to use up comparatively.
Yeah, I was on the big broadband in the dorm back in the heyday when you get like
but
before video really existed out there.
Think how many phone calls you could send through that pipe, man. When you remember that kind of pipe.
Yeah, I don't. It's just but the networks weren't built for voice over IP like that.
Well, at the
that's what part of it comes down to,
and
it really does.
I would be way more inclined to agree with your other theory, which is they've got deals with phone companies.
I'm not saying that
who don't want them to have students using Skype.
Well, you remember, like I used dorm phone. I don't know, maybe you actually never used it. It was pretty. The rates were shitty.
It's really fucked up though. If you think about it, like, don't use this program.
Yeah.
Right.
On
it
your
sends
computer.
Data.
Right.
Because that one.
I'm sorry. I'm sending packets through your network that you let me plug into.
I'm supposed to be able to use.
Right.
Well, we don't allow that port. We're blocking the ports.
You're blocking the port. You're blocking that kind of data on your network.
That's illegal amounts of information.
It's the unlimited, limited.
It's a type of information we don't want on our network. Just a certain type. Yeah, right. Okay.
Wow. And then this has happened in the last 2 weeks, but we haven't done a show, was the whole Warner deal with YouTube.
Yeah. Which is...
That basically anyone's free to run... But the first thing is that they get the whole catalog of Warner videos.
Great.
To have on...
That's great.
On YouTube.
And
the other thing
is... YouTube hasn't sold anybody or anything in this. Let's just be clear.
No, it's just a deal with Warner.
Right.
And the other part of it is that anyone who wants to make a video with and use music, they're free to use Warner Music and post it to YouTube.
That's awesome.
Or do new versions of it.
Awesome.
And so Warner's like, we're just going to get crazy.
But they get a chunk of money on the advertising on the pages for this content. And the whole idea is let's make the fans make content that I make money off of.
They're finally getting there, man.
Yeah.
Finally.
Which is a smart idea.
Getting there.
It's like, we already have this and it's not doing us any good. Right. How about somebody make video crap with it?
This is why it takes people like Google and YouTube and independent people.
Well, basically, YouTube's whole model right now, up to that point, was using other people's copyrighted material and making money off of it, basically.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't always just... That's not what really drove people to YouTube. It wasn't the... Hey, the independent dancing girl.
Here's the thing about what YouTube did smart, though. Unlike somebody like Napster, who started out doing something clearly illegal, had to literally shut down, take a long development time in order to set up something
that's more clearly illegal than
YouTube did
is as a concept.
Right. But YouTube could just get rid of content and populate it with new content.
YouTube will also pull stuff
quickly.
in like a day.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They can pull stuff.
They'll say Warner Brothers is better. This should be pulled, and you'll see notice.
Yep.
Where somebody linked it off.
Exactly. I ran into one today. But they can pull that stuff as much as they want to, and
because that's how the law's written. But that's how the DMCA is. If somebody asks you, you don't, that's when you get in trouble. If you pull it when somebody asks you, fine. I think you're legally okay.
Yeah, which that's how half the blogs.
You're like, well, I just can't.
And sites on the internet work.
It.
Right. Exactly. People just show stuff for the day that is relevant, and it doesn't matter after that.
Right.
Speaking of, we were talking about how a daily show is also one of those shows that kind of likes people to post their clips.
Oh, they encourage it. They have to have clips on their site now, but they encouraged it pretty much. It was one of the top downloaded shows for
absolutely.
For quite a long time.
iTunes and Disney making money with little expense.
It's like $100 and some odd million off of a catalog of movies. That,
and
they don't make any money off of. Like
I still say
within like a first few weeks.
Yeah,
but they still have like Little Mermaid now remastered on new DVD.
With 2 discs.
So,
Remastered. First time on
limited time only.
I want to know.
And then it goes back in the Disney Vault.
Right.
Speaking of Clinton's little outburst here previously on the Nodfast, I want to know if you can go to iTunes right now and buy the Path 911 and watch
the ABC thing.
Yeah, and watch the lies on
I don't know.
the lies of the miniseries again.
But the
pay
movies,
for it again.
The new movies are 640 by 480.
Hey boy, that's some
Hey,
high quality content.
That's
right
DVD
there.
quality.
Hey, it's something.
Resolution at least.
That's great.
It's better than 320 by 240, which is all they've been selling up to this point.
Yeah, exactly. I did see that Apple was going after
Apple is going after the term anything with pod in it.
Yeah, podcasts.
So podcast is like a word, like pod existed as a word.
Yeah,
Right.
it's in the dictionary.
It means foot, asshole.
They'll be suing the Jolly Green Giant next for
No
using
shit.
pea pods. And they're
going to sue gastropods and cephalopods.
Exactly. Arthropods.
No, but they're seriously going after it, like trying to protect it because they have some thing they applied for iPodcast.
They've got some mental problem, apparently.
It's like let it go, assholes.
Yeah.
They're
Jobs, get over it. Get over it.
Well,
enough
dude,
people
It's
have
like
them.
Fox News. What did they want to sue over? Like
Fair amount.
Yeah, it's like, are you
Get
joking?
over it.
I'm calling this phrase now.
I own this phrase. You can't say it without paying me money.
Happy birthday. That's I own it.
Yeah.
It's our copy trademark. Happy birthday.
Pay me some money now. Won't you be a good fella? Give me some money.
Why don't you try to copyright the phrase "you're delusional"?
Right.
Ding.
TM.
Yeah.
Trademark. I don't know. So it's just kind of ridiculous. We're doing a podcast right now. Fuck you, Apple. Fuck you in the face.
Man, it really there used to be a great parody site up on the web called San Francisco Journal. I don't know if anybody remembers it from the old days, but anybody that hated Apple probably knows what I'm talking about if they ever saw it. It's some great shit. I'll try to find some links to it. Anyway, have a lovely, I don't know.
Another time.
What is it? It's in the middle of the week. Have a lovely rest of your week.
Day following this thing.
It's actually after the end of the week now.
Exactly.
What?
It's the beginning of the next week.
All right.
In the middle of the one.
Take care.
Thanks for joining us on the Technodifier.
Bye.
Bye.